Hey, this is Timmara signing on with some more of the Council. Okay, last time we went around to talk to some people, found out some more ideas. Yeah, we won Washington over to our side. We kept Peru from killing himself, luckily. And yeah, Mortimer's a little mad at us, but we're trying to find out more stuff. Emily's being really weird right now. Peru, we can't talk to. Bonaparte's still a holdout for Mortimer's plan. So yeah, but I was walking around because I think I figured out the code in Mortimer's office. I was trying to think, what four-letter word could possibly begin with a Z? Zeus. Freaking duh. But I can't go back up the steps. That's why I'm here. But I see Mr. Biaggi's out here, so we might as well talk to him before we go back to our room.
Your Eminence.
Ah, Louis. Well done, my son. You may well have saved our lives. Who knows what that madman was capable of?
It was
Shooting
a
himself?
reflex reaction.
And modest as well. Sarah would be proud of you. It's not going to help matters for Mortimer. Now he has one less vote for the conference.
Ah, I see His Eminence is able to identify a good opportunity in every situation.
Now, what do you expect, Louis? The benefit of age. You'll see. You'll learn with time.
Except if I find it disgusting. But even with such a setback, I'd still be wary of Mortimer. I sense he has still a few surprises in store for us.
Oh, I fully agree with you. I've been told about Washington. Congratulations, Louis. I must admit, though, when I first saw you, I would never have put money on you succeeding. Well, I was wrong.
Thank
Darn
you,
right.
Your Eminence.
On that note, I shall leave you, Louis. I see you later.
Alright. Little conversation. Helps out. Bit by bit. Alright, go back to our room. I don't think we need to go to Washington's room or anything. Just go. We couldn't go see Peru. We couldn't get past. Bonaparte's still a holdout. Nope. And apparently, oh yeah, and apparently, crap, what's the guy's name? I just passed my room. God, what's his name? Gregory Holm has Emma, Emily's sister, and he's the one nursing her back to health since Sarah shot her. So there's that. So, you know, back to our room. Who's going to invade this time?
Next time, I'll listen to my mother. Not a day has gone by without something happening to me.
To be expected, really.
What now?
Who's bothering me? It better be Emily with another booty call.
Louis, open up, please.
Coming,
Oh,
Mr. President, I'm coming.
Can I help you?
Louis. Ah, there you are at last.
Yes,
I just saw your mother. She was accompanied by Emily, and they both went into the Duchess's room. I tried to join them, but I was refused entry. Louis, this does not bode well.
Oh.
Shit. Emily might want to avenge her sister. I must act quickly.
Oh, that's
You're
why
right,
she didn't
Mr.
say
President.
anything and Sarah must have been
Thank you.
hiding. Okay, that explains a lot. Okay, nope, wrong way. This way. That must have been, he must have spotted that. Oh boy, I wonder if I went to talk to George now, if maybe I could have found out a little bit sooner. Oh no. Your sister's alive, your sister's alive, your sister's alive. Just scream it through the hallways.
I do believe that's Emily's voice. I can't understand what she's saying.
Maybe we can go to the back. Go to a balcony or something instead of knock on the door. It'd be safer that way. Napoleon, I'm coming in. I bet this is like the absolute wrong way to do this and someone's gonna get shot. Balcony, balcony. I couldn't do this before, I'm doing it now. This is what I wanted to do, trying to get to Peru's room, but I guess this is what they were trying to hide.
I have to get inside Emily's room through the... Shit! It's locked.
Of course it is. Pick the lock real quick. It's fastest. Not even gonna use Carmelite water for this. I can do with it. Unlock. Finesse. Just go check out Peru. What's going on over there? Should lead to the bedroom. This is where everything's coming apart, isn't it?
How could you do that to me?
It's as if there are several people inside.
Once again, you're the one who's the victim.
Oh God.
A letter
What
from
are
William
you on about
the
now?
Younger,
I
addressed
should
to
never have
Emily.
told you what happened
He's
to
the
me.
present
That's
Prime Minister of the
because
United
you know
Kingdom.
full well.
Emily
I'm
has
not that
indeed some
naive.
powerful
I know
backers.
you inside out.
Madam,
Stop.
thank you for
We'll end up
consoling the
losing
Queen.
everything if you keep
The
on.
King?
What the hell?
What on earth is... You... Mother?
How dare you do this to me? You can talk after everything I've done for you.
Oh,
You're
that's who
joking,
she was
I
pointing her
hope,
gun at.
Right? I gave you my life. That's enough, Emma. Now that Louis is here, you will leave Sarah alone. Cease your revenge immediately. What? If you think you're going to... Louis, help me, I beg you. I can no longer reason with her. I am
God.
Emily. Quit playing games. What? Honestly, don't be ridiculous. No. I am Emily. You are wasting your time. Louis knows very well how to tell us apart. After everything we've been through together.
Oh
Yes,
no.
well...
Don't you dare bring him into this. This is between you and me. I ask for nothing more, so stop taking it out on Sarah. You prissy little bitch! How dare you! Now that I've told you everything, you want to take my place, do you? You are joking, I hope. I'm the one who told you everything that's been going on while you were away. Go on then. That's what you want, isn't it? You want to kill me? Go on then, shoot! After all the trouble I've gone through to find you. Go on. What are you waiting for? Here, Louis, take this.
Wait, what's going...
An
No.
entire life for this. Go on, shoot! Sorry, Louis, I can't shoot her. She's my sister. That's enough, Emma. Louis, out of the way. She's dangerous. Don't trust her. What are you trying to do? Louis, out of the way. I am not Emma. Come on, Louis, tell her who the real Emily is.
Wait,
That's right, Louis.
I'm guessing it's the one
I'm
by
fed
us?
up
I
with
don't
this little
know.
game. Tell him who the real Emily is.
Why do these things always happen to me?
Well, Louis, come on, you know how to tell us apart, right?
Yes, but... I'd like to ask you a few questions to make sure there's no doubt.
Rational and open, Louis. Let's see. How can I tell them apart? Wait, I've got an idea.
On the night of our arrival...
Wait, gotta remember. Oh yeah, she would know who was with us.
Who
It
was with us on the wharf?
Cardinal Piaggi, who couldn't stop talking. Louis, I already told her about our arrival. I know, because I was there. The Cardinal went up. You felt poorly, Louis, and I offered you my handkerchief.
There you
I
go.
was there.
Right. Let's find something else.
Okay, that's...
Ah, yes. Let's speak about my arrival at the manor.
On the night of our arrival, we were warming ourselves in front of the fire.
immunity.
Warmer welcomed us in a
Ooh!
very odd way.
Wait a second. Oh, crap. I made a mistake. Wait a second.
What happened?
It won't work, Louis. It wasn't Mortimer who welcomed us. It was Sir Gregory. Sorry, Louis. I already told her.
Very well. Let's try something else. On the first night, we went up to bed, but I wasn't tired. I went for a little stroll. Do you remember if we saw each other that night or not?
Not at all. Don't think you're going to get away with this deception so easily. I can assure you, you're going to regret pretending to be me once Louis has exposed you.
Right. I don't think I'll get very far like this.
Oh God.
I'll have to find something better.
Oh, I don't think I'll even wait until he's finished.
Take it easy now.
Are you mad, Louis?
Lower your arm.
I better act quickly if I don't want things to get out of hand.
Come
God.
on, she's putting one over on you. Look at yourself for crying out loud. You were prepared to shoot me down.
In the secret room behind the study. Talk to them about what you've been doing.
Right.
Maybe they haven't spoken about it between each other yet.
On the night of the disappearance of Elizabeth Adams.
What about it? What do you want to know about that night?
That's Linda.
Remember? How did you manage to vanquish the Medusa?
Sword toward the Gorgon, Gorgon toward the shield, shield toward the sword. Lantern toward the shield. Of course, I told her how to do it. That's enough! I've had enough of this charade.
I think she's right.
Louis, there's only one way to tell us apart. There's just one thing I didn't tell her about in detail. Too bad for you, Emma. I didn't want it to come to this, but you leave me no choice. Ask her about you and I. You just lost, Emma. I indeed didn't tell you everything about it. Come, Louis. Speak about our intimacy.
Very well, let's talk about us.
Oh God. Immune to manipulation.
Describe last night, please.
Louis, it's embarrassing. You know full well what I did last night.
I want to hear you say it.
We spent it together, of course. What? I came to your room after the conference, and excuse me if I don't go into the details, but I was mightily impressed. What did you do? Look how you are reacting, Emma. It's not surprising I didn't tell you about my night with Louis. You slut!
That's enough, both of you.
Well.
Now I know who the real Emily is.
Emily is behind you. I'm pretty confident about that.
You are Emily Hillsborough.
I knew you wouldn't get it wrong, Louis. No! You little bitch!
Profiler? Hold on. You think you identified the true Emily Hillsborough. Oh God.
Watch out, Louis! No!
Hell, what have I done?
Oh no.
See what you've done.
You're the one who helped. You're the one who helped to grab the gun from me.
Louis? What on earth is going on?
Mother!
Go. You must leave. Everyone's going to arrive.
Louis, what's going on?
Duchess? Is everything all right?
You've
Go!
getting shot
Go,
again?
Mother. No one must find you here.
Go.
Come, Louis. There's nothing more you can do.
But I...
Leave us.
Emily, what's going on?
Mother, go to the crypt. I'll meet you there.
I'll be waiting for you.
Oh God, I hope I got the right Emily. It's gotta be her, right?
Emily.
Madam, I'm coming in.
It was bound to end like this, Louis. Let me stay with her, please. Go, I'll cover you.
Oh,
What? What are you doing there? Stop!
God damn it. Now what's going on?
Oh God damn it. I hope I got it right. I was confident, but I still have doubts. Oh, Jesus. Walner? Yeah, that's Walner. I can actually recognize him by his boots. Oopsie. How do I get out of here? I gotta go through Bonaparte's room. What the heck happened?
A bicorn decorated with a cockade. It must belong to a French soldier.
Oh, God. What a freaking mess this is. Okay. I'm pretty sure I got the right Emily, because she had a good point. Had a good point. Okay. But hey, to be fair, Emily's the one who grabbed the gun from me while it was still in my hand. Knee-jerk reaction.
Good God! They're all here. They must have heard the gunshot.
Well,
Where's
duh.
Lord Mortimer? Can anyone hear anything through the door?
Best not go that way. Actually, that way. Okay, that stairwell would actually be closer to the gardens. Unless we run into Mortimer if we head this way. No? Okay, good. Come on. There we go. Okay, we go through this door. If I remember where that door is in terms of the garden. Oh, God. What a night. This is already such a mess. I like how it, you know, it rewarded you saying you think you got it right, so not to give it away. So that'll probably come to bite me if I got it wrong later, but I'm pretty sure I got it. I'm pretty sure I got the right Emily. Nope, this way. Nope, shoot, I'm lost. Collector coin. I messed up bad. There we go. Okay. See if Mom can't answer some questions on what the hell's going on. Thanks a lot, Mom. Mom, what the actual hell?
Louis, at last, there you are.
Mother, wait,
Come, we have to be quick.
No, wait, Mother,
Time is running out, Louis. First, we must...
No! That's enough. I won't go a step further unless you explain to me what is going on here. I'm begging you. Talk to me.
You must trust me, my son. You are not ready yet.
You're the one who should trust me. Tell me what's happening.
You would never believe me.
I came all the
Try
way
me.
here for you. Now I found you.
We've seen a
I'm
lot of crazy
ready,
things
Mother.
here.
If only... Louis, I have always taught you to keep your mind open and logical. I know you are going to find it hard to believe, but what I am going to reveal to you is entirely true.
Mortimer is your
Many
father.
years ago, I found out that demons really do live among us,
I beg your pardon?
and that they can influence our thoughts.
Mother, listen to yourself. I know you're exhausted, but for crying out loud, listen to what you're saying. Demons? What next?
I want to say she's
An
crazy,
ancient
but then
monster
again, we
with a
do
head
have
like an
psychic
octopus?
visions.
What do your demons look like? Have they got horns and a pointed tail?
No, these are not creatures with billy goat's legs. Forget your Christian folklore. Imagine them more as parasitic spirits. They possess their hosts and direct them from inside.
Parasitic spirits?
Yes, They are capable of going from one body to another as they see fit. And 2 of them are present on this island.
Mortimer.
Right. So let me guess.
The boogeyman and father.
Lord Mortimer and Sir Gregory, right?
You felt it too?
No, even if Home does look the part. But I don't know who else could do it, given that we're on their territory.
Many years ago, well before you were born, I crossed
Well,
paths
Mortimer,
with one
seems
of
to
them.
imply, like,
Since then, I've spent my life trying to find it again. When we recovered the Alizif, I was persuaded that von Burchard was working for this demon in one way or another. But I thought he would hand the book to a middleman during this conference. That's where I made an error that could well turn out to be fatal. The one who Burchard was meant to give the book to was none other than the demon in person, Mortimer. Not to mention that Home had sent Volner to get it for him.
Home and Mortimer are demons?
They both seem to disagree about many things, but I'll admit I never knew exactly why. There are many of them, Louis, not just those 2.
Mother, have you any proof to support any of this?
Of course, but you do too. You had everything laid out in front of you. Didn't you notice anything?
I must admit, I found it difficult to understand how and why Mortimer didn't have a place in history.
On the continent, Mortimer and Home are mere dandies who organize society balls. History forgets them with a disconcerting facility. No one speaks about them, and yet they whisper in the ears of kings and presidents.
and I've suspected this since we found his secret room
I went beyond the nightmare,
of,
Mother.
special items that he's been...
understood the Masonic date.
1191.
Of course! It was during that siege that the demon took possession of Sir Mortimer. They spent a whole night in conversation until the early hours of the morning. Mortimer had passed the test. He had charmed the demon, and so it chose him to be its host for centuries to come.
Maybe bouncing from
But
body
tell
to
me,
body along the way.
Did you find his secret study?
I did indeed.
Did you see his maps of the world?
He has contacts the world over.
Yes, I've been developing the Golden Order across the world for many years, and I've never seen anyone with such influence. It's simply inhuman.
Well, those property deeds across the world, all signed by the same hand, and over several centuries.
I am proud of you, Louis.
I found your notes, written in lemon juice.
Where all eyes size you up. At one stage, I was so afraid of losing my mind that I noted everything down. Congratulations, Louis.
Then I smudged one of your other
please
messages.
tell me you didn't open Pandora's box.
The urn? No, I didn't. Why?
Good. We'll deal with it later.
What? What urn?
You mean the conference?
How can you explain that someone manages to bring together so many important figures without anyone knowing?
And without any security or personnel.
Louis, I am proud of you. You came all this way. You found me. You have surpassed me.
Damn right.
You taught me everything I know. Right. How did it all begin?
I saw him.
What do you mean you saw him?
I was 20 years old. I was young and carefree. I traveled the world in search of adventure. In the Persian Gulf, we came across an ancient grimoire that became unlocked. Composed of 7 parts, each one was a book in itself, set in a sort of metal armor that structured the whole thing.
The book
When
Walner
all
was
the
looking for.
volumes were brought together, they formed a single book. On my return to Paris, I set to studying these pages. I spent all my days and nights studying them.
Oh, I can imagine you doing that.
But the writing was in a language I had never seen before, developed well before Sumerian, in my opinion. So I got the idea to form a small occult circle composed of all the major names in the occult world to see if anyone else could crack it.
And you found no one.
And I found someone, Louis. I found him. Or rather, he found me. He was young, charismatic, he was flamboyant.
You mean Mortimer?
He was a veritable mine of knowledge. I showed him the book, and he was able to decipher a few passages. We spent several months together studying the pages. He helped me understand certain passages until I realized that he only translated a few parts for me. But I had aroused his interest. It was too late.
How so?
I mean to say he manipulated me. He used me, and in the end, he stole the book with all its secrets.
Did he ever go to your place?
Not once. At least I don't think so. But before disappearing, he proposed a pact between us. He proposed that I follow him and let him teach me, allow him to bring me up.
She caved. Well, she must have.
And you accepted.
Please don't be stupid. You don't make deals with the devil. After that, I spent my whole life looking for him. 3 years later in Berlin, I just missed him. In London, I lost 6 members of the order in a chase. In 1741, in Tunisia, I found a sect of fanatics who had crossed paths with him once. 1741, in Poland. 1749, in India.
8 years ago in Venice.
We agreed never to speak about what happened in Venice, Louis.
You agreed, and that was before you spoke to me about demons. Wait, the baby we delivered, you and me, that night in Venice, did he have anything to do with Lord Mortimer?
The child was his son.
We stole his son? Are you insane? I always thought we took him to save him.
That was the case. It was precisely to save him from his father.
Need I remind you the mother died during childbirth?
Oh,
what became
God.
of the child?
Later. For the moment, that is not the key issue here.
We kidnapped a baby. What do you mean that's not an issue?
I followed von Borchardt's trail here. I didn't think it would lead me straight to the demon. It was careless of me. He toyed with me for a few days, until I caught on, until I saw him as he was. But he had no intention of letting me leave. We are all his pawns, Louis, and if we don't want to spend the rest of our lives turning round in circles here, we must absolutely get off this island. All right, can we move on?
Wait a minute, one last thing.
I'm curious about her hand, but I also want to know what happened with Emma.
I want to know what happened with Elizabeth Adams.
Louis, we haven't time for those details.
I'm sorry, Mother, but I want to know.
She was one of the receptacles for these monsters. I met her parents when she was born. One of the demons got inside her. The demon used her to spy on her father, John Adams. He is one of the founding fathers and vice president of the United States, you know.
Mortimer possessed her?
No, I don't think it was Mortimer. Her father, John Adams, hired me to tend to her, but the evil in her was too deep. In spite of the various treatments I tried on her, I never succeeded in getting it out of her.
So you still
It's not
maimed her.
something I'm proud of, Louis, but I had to try everything.
Mother, did you kill her?
Of course not. Don't be stupid. I had no interest in getting rid of her.
Then, who did?
I want to know what happened between you and Emily's sister.
If we can ask more
Great
questions, we're gonna ask.
responsibility often brings difficult choices, Louis. That's all you need to know.
Mother, I won't take a step further if you don't answer me.
You dare blackmail me?
I'm listening.
All right, I used her. So there you are. Happy now?
No.
We had the Al-Azif, and I didn't think we would be able to escape with it. In order to ensure that the book did not fall into their hands, or that one of them couldn't read in us where we had hidden it, I asked Emily to...
It's Emma.
Yes, or rather for me, it was Emily. So I asked Emma to hide it without anyone seeing. and then I disposed of her. I am
So you
sorry for her, but she was part of the Golden Order, Louis. She knew the rules when she joined.
What did you negotiate about the Alazif with Volner?
Absolutely nothing. I managed to pull the wool over his eyes until I found a way to flee.
And then you co-conked him.
What was going on with the cannons in Tuscany?
It was nothing.
Since when does the Order finance wars?
The cannons for that Bonaparte fellow? Listen, once in the lion's den, I did whatever I could to appear legitimate. So yes, I pretended to be interested in Mortimer's project about a young military man who was seeking funding for a foundry in Tuscany. Between you and me, if buying China would have enabled me to escape, I would have signed without hesitation.
Are you going
What
to
happened
tell
to
me
your
what happened
hand?
to your hand?
Better than that, I shall show you.
Oh boy.
You know, I found your package under a wharf plank.
As a matter of fact, I needed it yesterday. I wasn't expecting anyone to take it.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Samuel Ritter du Choix. You wanted to send me a letter about Godoy.
I wanted you to run a check on Duke Manuel. But frankly, it doesn't really matter anymore now. Godoy is just a pawn like the others. He is not the one I was looking for.
And
On the
guys
evening of my arrival, Cardinal Piaggi came looking for you. He was determined to give you a letter.
More of his lists. Louis, I think I know what's in that letter, and I beseech you to believe that it is the least of our worries. We can sort that out later.
Well, at least I can honestly try to deliver it. All right,
Good.
that's it. I asked
think
her
that's
everything.
about right. We shall speak about it once we get back to France.
Great actions for humanity have been decided by demons for centuries, Louis. They are playing with our destiny. We are their slaves. And it's time for it to stop. By the way, what was Mortimer's project at this conference?
He demands that the Spanish hand over Louisiana to France.
Oh, knowing him, it won't stop there. We should do our utmost to put a stop to Mortimer's plans.
I
but
basically
for the time
have
being,
at this point.
there are more pressing matters.
Now watch. Mortimer's been spying the whole time.
Are you going to tell me why we're here?
There. That's why we are here.
A picture of the birth of Jesus? Is that what that is? And a lock. Bethlehem. Bethesda. Oh, I see. That's where the blood. That's where her hand is. I found out the Cardinal Piaggi has not been perturbed by the events. I found no failures. Could have witnessed of Napoleon Bonaparte's resolution. I could have gone through Jacques Perou's room to get to the balcony. Well, I tried that. Oh, I suppose. Yeah, okay. Instead of going through Bonaparte's. Okay, either way, I protected one of the Hillsborough's twins. At least they're keeping that a secret. Level 10. Almost to level 11. Do I have a linguistics book? No, but we'll put a point in linguistics, get that wrapped up. Got a politics. Occultism science. Suppose then we'll get manuals to get occultism to the next level. Validate. That was the end of chapter 9. Is that the end of the chapter? Oh, no, we're
Reassure
not
me,
done yet.
we aren't going to have to force that one, are we?
I don't think we're even capable of doing it. You're going to have to find a way to open it.
Why, of course. And what's inside?
Something to vanquish them with?
Perfect. So, how does it open?
We'll need several keys. I found a note from the architect who conceived the mechanism, in Mortimer's secret study. We have to first gather 6 objects before we try anything.
Are your 6 objects the keys?
Exactly. We have the Clement III cross, the nails, the Gutenberg Bible, the exegesis of Judas, an armillary sphere, and all we need to match up the dates between the different calendars.
Huh.
Why a cross?
Well, I haven't the foggiest idea, but it just so happens that's what you are going to use to activate the mechanism. I found the one Mortimer
on the
kept.
table.
It belonged to Cardinal Guibert, better known by the name of Pope Clement III.
Perfect. Where is it?
Unfortunately, I've lost it. When I lost my hand, I went dashing out, and it must have fallen from my pocket.
Oh, God.
Remember, Mother. I'm certain you can remember.
Let me think.
You were running.
I was bleeding to death.
You remember the pain.
I thought I was going to faint. Yes, I remember. I don't think it can be far, can it?
Would you have lost it outside?
No, I don't think so. It must be in the area. I don't remember going up with it.
Perfect.
Okay.
I'll search the crypt before leaving.
So yeah, I'm guessing that's her hand. Some nails?
Don't ask me. I'm not the one who made the mechanism, you know. When I arrived, there were already a few of them inserted, so I didn't have to worry about those. On the other hand, I remember seeing some in Mortimer's secret study, behind his nightmare. They were in a golden cup, beside some chicken legs. You need 3 of them.
Very well.
You remember what to do about the rollers. 1191 to enter, and 6466 to exit.
Of course. An exegesis. Anything else?
Did you manage to vanquish the Medusa?
To open the chimney? Yes, absolutely.
So you've already come across it. It's the Bible of Judas that is exposed in the secret room behind the chimney.
Why do they call it an exegesis?
Because that's what it is, and not an apocryphal Bible, strictly speaking. It's the study of a text with a summary, not an actual Bible. Anyway, well done for the Gorgon. You did well. You didn't get tricked by the light bouncing back.
Thanks. Do you think I can take it safely?
We haven't got a choice, Louis. Without it, we won't be able to work out this cursed mechanism.
There's one in the portrait gallery.
Portrait gallery.
That's right.
You still believe it's in the tower room, don't you?
Oh,
I
that's
don't
right.
know.
Yeah, I remember
There is
now.
only one way to find out, though.
Right. I shall go and see. There's one in the portrait gallery.
Yes, but it's enormous. If you don't want to have to go back and forth several times, then I suggest you get a smaller one.
What did you do then?
I didn't think I'd need one. I started without one, and I lost my hand before I did need one. And you can see the result.
What do you mean by the concordance of dates exactly?
We
Don't
gotta find a
worry
lot of
about
stuff.
that. We already have them. They are written on the back of the message I just gave you. One last thing before you go. Be very careful. If you come across anyone, they can all potentially be spies of Mortimer or Holm. Don't ever confide in anyone because a demon can slip inside them at any moment.
Wait, not all of them though. Take Washington.
Especially Washington. He's been conditioned by Mortimer for years.
And I broke him with
Them
that.
for crying out loud. How do you explain their behavior otherwise? The most influential politicians in the Western world gather together without the least protection, without a single aid to assist them, to participate in a conference during which the guests start dropping like flies. Me, Adams, Peru, Hillsborough. Look at the number of calamities that have happened over the past few days. And not one of them has asked to leave the island? Do you find that normal? You'll see. Go up to the manor to look for the keys, and I wager not one of them will speak to you about my being in Emily's room.
Do you think so?
Go on, you'll see. And come back with all the objects in one go. Time is against us.
Okay.
And remember, the code to get out of the secret office is 6646.
She read that wrong. The subtitles are way off. Okay, what was it? Occultism. Yes, they'll bump that up, and then I still have room for 2 more manuals. I gotta find more books. Okay.
Golden elixir. I'll keep it for later.
Famous cross of Claymont.
A cache.
There we go, there's the cross. Try to unlock links. Found Clement Cross, Sarah lost. Yep, that was fast.
A devil's thorn, to be used to uncover a Chinese coin, recognizable by the hole in the middle. If I remember rightly, that's called a cache. What on earth is that? A disc with information engraved in the metal? An iris that should open, I imagine. And
Put your hand
blood.
in it.
Mother? The dried blood. There.
It's
yes,
mine.
yes, it's mine. Sorry if I stained everything, but I must admit that at the time my thoughts were more on the pain than cleaning up after myself.
There are Roman numerals, Arab numbers, and town names.
Go on. I'm listening. What do you think?
On each engraved piece of information, there's a hole. Those are for the nails, right?
That's absolutely right.
Tell me, I imagine that once we've solved this enigma, the iris opens, right?
Exactly.
Did you succeed in opening this iris?
Yes, by putting the cross on the console and the 3 nails on the disc, the iris opens. It gives access to a hole where I put my hand, thinking I could fully open the iris. There's a handle at the bottom, and as you can see, it didn't turn out very well for me.
Alright, we gotta find that stuff. Probably should wrap up here too. Okay, so we found the cross, and then we gotta go to Mortimer's secret room. We gotta get Mortimer's secret room in the back of his study. We need to get key with the occult air symbol. Organic. No, yeah. In the towery room, yeah. Okay. Getting this figured out. So we just gotta find our way back to where we've been to before. We gotta work fast. And we're gonna probably bump into everybody along the way here. Oh, shoot, where'd it go? Right, that doesn't open. Real quick, we're gonna push you along a little bit longer. Just because I want to see. Come on. Nope. Wait. No, there. Want to see if we can get to the room behind the Medusa to get the...
Right. Let's see if the statues are in place yet.
Okay, I gotta remember. It was sword of the Medusa, Medusa facing the shield, lantern to the shield.
Shield toward the sword. Well, that's good. The statue is already in the right place. That statue is not positioned correctly.
There we go.
Open sesame.
Okay, at least they make it simple. Carefully. Tripwire, what is he doing?
So that's the exegesis of Judas. I hope Mortimer doesn't read it very often. Otherwise, he's going to notice that someone's stolen it. But that's just too bad. I need it.
Someone's stolen it, but that's too bad.
Caesar's laurel wreath. If Mortimer really is what my mother says he is, it could mean...
It really is
no,
the real
that's
one.
impossible. No, not Caesar.
Caesar was a demon? Well, he
Given
was a
all
pretty
the relics
big...
preserved here. It wouldn't surprise me if Mortimer claimed it was Excalibur.
Yeah, oh shoot, maybe it is.
The Ring of the Nibelungs. Even if Mortimer is several centuries old, I don't see what part he has in this legend. So that's Pandora's box? An urn? Mother seemed worried that I was able to open it. I wonder why.
I don't even remember...
So, I did well not to touch it.
I don't even remember messing with it the first time. Must have missed it. Maybe that was a good thing. Just looking in case I missed the books on the shelf. Oh,
Looks like a pamphlet on different political regimes, written by Mortimer himself.
good. I could use a book. If I run out of manuscripts to read, I think I'm just done for.
Right. I've got what I need. Now let's not waste any more time.
Okay, nails, Bible, which is in the tower room. And the armillary sphere. That's the only thing I don't understand, what we need. The armillary sphere. I wonder. Okay. Okay, so I think we're going to wrap up here for right now, and next time we will continue and we will try to find the other things we need to work on this mechanism, and we'll see if we can't find a way to open up that iris. So, we'll see how things play out next time. So, until next time, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off.